How's it going, everybody? It's Sean here, back today to give you guys a review of the New Balance Tokyo Design Studio RC 1300. Tokyo Design Studio is a joint collaboration between New Balance's Japanese and American teams. In this subline of New Balance, they released some really innovative and really far out designs that really pushes the boundaries of what New Balance can be. So for this innovative take on the New Balance 1300, this pair released on Saturday, April 25th for $150 US, which translates to about 215 Canadian. The official style code for this shoe is RC1300TF and the colorway is Oatmeal, Marigold, and Midnight Blue. To my surprise, this pair sold out everywhere right away, but I got lucky over at Notre Shop in Chicago. So first off, here's a quick look at the box, and you guys can see this comes in a different box than the standard gray New Balance box. On the top, we have Tokyo Design Studio New Balance branding, and it's also visible on the sides of the box as well. Jumping back to the shoes, so the first thing you guys probably notice is that the left shoe and the right shoe are done in mismatching fashion. This adds a ton of visual interest to the shoe, and honestly, the color palette kind of reminds me of the Sean Wotherspoon Air Maxes. So taking a closer look, the upper is constructed using a wide array of colors and materials. We have this suede toe box that has these perforations running throughout, and then surrounding the outer edge of the toe box, this is covered in a midnight blue colored suede. Covering the mid panel of the right shoe, here we have a marigold or yellow colored leather. And then stitched on top of this, we have the New Balance N logo, constructed out of a combination of gray suede and a black leather liner underneath. However, on the left shoe, this is different. So on the mid panel here, this is constructed out of a pale teal or pale turquoise colored suede. However, we also have the same New Balance logo found on the left shoe as well. Moving downwards, we see that same suede that was found in the toe box. And then covering the back heel, this is done in mismatching fashion once again. So on the right shoe, we have that pale teal or pale turquoise colored suede. And then on the left shoe, we have that marigold or yellow colored leather. At the top of the back heel, we have this very luxurious feeling tan colored leather, and it's finished off with the New Balance logo lasered out in the center. Wrapping around the bottom of the back heel, we have this TPU heel counter, and this gives you added structure and support for the back end of your feet. In terms of laces, these come with a flat style white lace, and there are no extra lace options, which was a bit of a surprise to me. Underneath the laces, we have a suede tongue, which is done in that same perforated finish as the toe box, and it's finished off with this leather tag at the top, which has the RC 1300 branding embossed on top of it. Pulling out the insoles, these come with a black colored insole with Tokyo Design New Balance branding stamped on the heel in white. The upper of the shoe sits atop a New Balance end cap reveal midsole. End cap reveal midsoles have that split underneath the heel, which allows you to see that end cap exterior along with the absorb foam in the middle. If I flip it over to the medial side, you'll see this blue portion right here. This is the absorb foam, which is much softer and much more plush compared to the sturdier and stiffer end cap exterior. Flipping the shoe over to the bottom, here we have this outsole, which is done in a very rugged trail-like finish. The black portions, this is a Vibram rubber outsole, which has a very aggressive traction pattern running throughout. But the blue portion, as I just mentioned, this is absorb foam technology, which is super soft, super plush, and it's finished off with absorb and New Balance branding running down the center. From a sizing standpoint, my feet measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. I picked these up in a size 10 and they fit me perfectly. For most New Balances, I wear between a 9.5 or a 10, depending on the model, but I consider my true size to be size 10, and these guys fit pretty much true to size. Next up, from a comfort standpoint, I gotta say this pair was surprisingly very comfortable. Not only was the upper super soft and there was zero break-in time required, but this midsole was something else. As I mentioned before, we have this end cap exterior, which is this white part. This is a bit sturdier, but then the inner core, which is this blue part, this is absorb foam, which is super soft. It felt very plush and very squishy on feet. So to me, I really liked it because it kind of gave a good balance between support, structure, along with that softness running down the middle. Last but not least, in terms of the quality, despite the fact that this is made in China and it's not made in UK or made in US, honestly, I can't complain with the overall construction and craftsmanship. According to New Balance, they use repurposed leftover materials to build this upper, which first of all is amazing from a sustainability standpoint, but besides that, the materials themselves felt very nice, and I had zero issues with my pair. Overall, very pleased. So with all that being said, let's lace up these New Balance RC 1300s and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. To me, this is a very fun Easter-like or spring-like shoe, and I feel these can be either worn casually or you can even dress them up a bit as well. I've never loved the New Balance 1300 silhouette, but this Tokyo Design Studio take on this shoe really changed my mind. So I'm curious to know what you guys think about this all-new model from New Balance. How do you guys feel about the silhouette, and how do you guys feel about the mismatching look about this pair? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram at esgo8. Check out my Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.